How strange. Okay, let's close that. Now then, I could rewire this craft to go orbital. Except for the fact that I'm not going to. Yes. This craft is not going to go orbital because it has not yet done what I require of it, which is reach the pole, which is what I want to do before I do a complete overhaul with the new fuel systems. But there is something I can do, and that is to mount fuel tanks. Come on, accept it, accept it. Yes, there we go, accept it. I'm going to mount some extra side mount, trip over my own tongue. I'm going to equip some side mounted fuel tanks, which will blow off as soon as they are drained. I've also got those mini engines as well, which might help a little bit, but still. I need yes, let's put that there. Now these fuel tanks are going to have stability issues because I do not have supporting struts to mount on them. There we go. Yes, that's... Wait, what am I doing? That's not going to be fine, because I need to attach it to the upper section, actually. And I can't because of the parachutes. So, looks like the extra fuel tanks are going to be one pod per. And bloody hell, that is a small engine, isn't it? That is a tiny engine. Okay, let's put that on there. But why put a tiny engine on? One, it'll help slightly to counteract the problems with mounting the extra fuel weight on it. Second, it'll let me know when those tanks actually run dry, so I can jettison them. See, there's always a reason somewhere. Now I just need to figure out how to attach these damn things. And attach that one to... Oops. I want you to attach to that, the top pod there. And I want attachment to that pod there. And I want attachment to... No, that did not go right. That pod there. No. There, right. Attachment to that pod. There. Okay. These 4 pods are feeding equally into all of the pods here at the top of the stacks. So as these get drained, these are getting drained instead. Then when those engines go off, these pods can be completely jettisoned. Which reminds me, they need to separate the rockets. Which I will mount exactly on the grey line. Yes, that'll do. Okay. Exactly on the grey line. So those pods will blast away. And also go with their own parachute systems as well. Okay, what's wrong with that? There we go, finally. Okay. And lastly but not least, let's give them aerodynamic covering. Hooray! We have an auxiliary fuel pod strapped onto the side of our rocket. This is going to end well. We need to get this thing properly sorted out now. Merged in with the existing stacks. Now then. That decouples those. So it doesn't want to be in with those. How do you compress these stacks? I can't compress them. Damn it. Okay. Those separate those. Right. That separates the entire assembly down there. So I need an extra stage 5 where I can tuck in all of these new systems. Tuck those into stage 5. Tuck those into stage 5. That gives us stage 8. Now then. The separator rockets. Those will fire as part of stage 5. Yep, they're loaded in. Now, the engines themselves, they will mount, well, they're firing at the same time as the rest of the assembly, so they are firing in stage 7. Get them into stage 7. There we go. Okay. Now we have some extra fuel on the initial stage. And a little bit of extra power, but not very much. No extra control though. That might be an issue, but still. Now, I can do the same trick again on this stage here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put it... Yes, let's put it there. Additional fuel tank, full-sized. Nice. Now, fuel lines. Fuel lines into the upper canisters. No, I did not want you to do that. There we go. There you go. And there you go. Whoops, bugger. Now I'm done, I hope. Okay, those fuel lines are now lined up. Sort of. Mount those engines in there. Oh wait, that was those engines there. And the engines there are in that stage there, so I need to put these up into stage 4. Okay. I'm going to need a new stage 4 to hold the separation stage for these. So where is the separation stage? Damn it. Ah, there it is. You 4 go into the new stage 4. Perfect. So these engines will fire, then it's this. These will fire with this stage, so that it will then come loose. Yep, that's fine. And last but not least is the parachute for the stage. I really should make this a sub-assembly. And in fact, I will do that later. But for now, it needs the separation rockets. And that would be propulsion, side rockets. Just need to get them lined up properly. There we go, side mount. There we go, side mount. Perfect. Okay, those need to be up in stage 4 as well. Bingo! Okay. Auxiliary fuel tanks are all merged into it. That is actually a bit of a substantial change to its appearance, I suppose. It does look a lot more complex and fragile. It really does need support struts to be more stable, but this is kind of pushing the limits of what I can do without installing support struts on it. Right. Yes. I got support struts. Okay, let's install some support struts on it. Oh god. For a moment there I actually completely forgot that I had support struts. So yes. My fault. This is actually going to be a full version upgrade for this thing. That goes there. Sorry about that, everyone. My bad. This will make the entire thing a bit more stable, at least. Yeah, let's do some cross-piecing on there. And on there. Now we have room for cross-piecing on this section, but there we go, on there. Those rockets did flex rather alarmingly when they fired last time, so I'm going to stabilise them a bit with connections to the rockets they are firing against. There. Let's add in a couple more, just for safety's sake. Yes, there we go. That rocket shall do nicely. The only thing left that needs doing is safety connections for the auxiliary fuel tanks, because I do not want them falling off and hitting something. Which might actually happen, so yes. Additional supports mounted for the fuel tanks. Okay, and that should be ready to launch. The Uh Glee is definitely living up to its name, isn't it? And since it's a full version upgrade, let's call it the Mark IV. Yes. This thing should be orbit capable, but it's really trying to reach the blooming ice cap. Okay, let's get it in the air, into the air. Yes.